For our guests today who might be unfamiliar with table topics are impromptu speeches in which I would prompt you with a prompt, a quote, a song for today, and you would respond within the time limit allotted, a minute to 2 minutes. Today's theme is music, and music has obviously a profound effect on our life. It can inspire us, it can change our mood, it can do a variety of things, and music is particularly personal to us. It depends on our mood. It can make you sad, it can make you happy. That being said, could I see a show of hands who does not like music in this room?
Who does
right.
not?
That's what I thought. So music, everybody loves music, and I hope that with such a broad subject that we will be able to speak a little bit about something that we hold near and dear to our hearts. Could I get a volunteer? For today, I have 7 topics. Some are songs, some are quotes from my personal choosing. So if I can get a volunteer to come up and select a number, I will prompt you with one of the prompts.
Do you have to sing?
No, please don't sing.
Can I dance?
Jennifer, yes, you can
dance, Jennifer.
I can't.
Do a speech and dance at the same time.
Jennifer, why don't you come up here and dance? Thank you.
Sure.
1 through 7.
Voluntold anytime.
1 through 7. What would you like?
13. No, I'm just kidding. I did that last time.
Still funny.
Hey, all right. Is it? What is it? Let's go with 3 again.
3 is a quote.
Wait, what am I supposed to do again? Just refresh my memory. Sorry. I was writing the evaluation.
You can speak on the prompt.
Okay. That's it.
Whichever you
It's
like.
open. I just want to make sure that wasn't clear. Sorry.
Sure.
Go ahead. 3.
And that is a quote from Friedrich Nietzsche, which says, "Without music, life would be a mistake. Without music, life would be a mistake."
Without music, life would be a mistake. Can I disagree with the quote? I'd like to alter it a little bit. Let's do a ... or it would be very boring. How about that, right? I am one of those that am inspired by music. I find, and my boyfriend hates this about me, but I tell music, power's for good, not evil, right? So I can listen to music and get angry, or I can be angry and listen to music, and all of a sudden classical, I'm very calm. It helps focus me, it helps energize me. I can be out there totally happy, and I listen to a sad song that reminds me of something, and I start bawling. I am an emotional wreck, especially with music. So without music, I think it would be very boring. Life, in my opinion, would be very different. I can never tell you who sang the song or the name of the song, but I can sing every word of it. Not well, mind you, not well. Don't ever take me to karaoke. But with that, I don't want to know life without music. That's it.
Thanks, Jennifer. For our guest, that was Jennifer, and that's an impromptu speech where you would have to speak about a subject with that much preparation. And Jennifer, thank you for doing it very well and with such alacrity. Could I get another volunteer, please, for another table topic subject? Or I have to call names.
I know.
Limbo. There you go.
Limbo. 1 through 7 minus 3.
Give me number 2.
2 is also a quote from Eminem. Of course. And that quote is, "I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would you say I am?" I'll read it again to you. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, why would you say that I am?
Obviously, that quote is from a song that someone is in love with someone, right? Because when you're in love, basically you are in best, I would say, one of the stage in your life, because you care for someone and you give someone. So when you care someone, you just want to be whatever they want, right? There are just so many songs that say, "I will give you whatever you want. I will be whatever you want. I will be your best whatever you want. I'm your slave for whatever you want." So all these things are in a song we love. And speaking about music, music moves you, music drives you. I don't know, maybe you already know, but you know Jimmy Fallon opened the show, and the first night he danced with Will Smith, you know, and he did very good steps that the dirt in my pocket, throw the money, catch the money, excellent, I love it, I see it, I love it, yeah, awesome, see, it will make you fun, and if you see the performance on YouTube, oh my God, awesome. The New York, the sunset, New York, the Empire State. See it and you will feel the music and the power of life. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for the dancing. I was hoping that you could do a little bit longer. That's fine.
I didn't.
Would one of our guests today be interested in giving this a try?
All right.
Yes. Come on up. Sorry, I forgot your name.
John White.
John. John.
John.
2 and 3 have been taken. I have 1 and
I'll take
4,
7.
5, 6, 7. 7 is a song
Oh no.
from. This is a song that I particularly like. It's "Passenger, Let Her Go." I called it last week here. I'll play it a little bit if you're not familiar with it.
Not at all.
And maybe you can.
You know this song, John. I do know this song.
Yes. Yeah.
I need to dance for it.
Sway.
In his voice.
Who's it by again?
It's by Passenger.
Passenger.
Is that verse?
Are there lyrics?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do remember this song.
Okay.
Well, to me, I always think about music as a transmission of culture, right? So for this song, in the chorus, the lyric says, "You only know your lover when you let her go." So I think the message to me here is that there are things in your life that when you have them, you don't know their value, or you don't fully understand how valuable they are to you. But when you let them go, when you're apart from them, then you start to understand what an important role in your life they played. So I think that's the message that I got from this song. I think it's a message that we can extend to other things, you know, not just loves of our life, but you know, other things like how important our jobs are to us, how important our family is to us, how important our friendships are to us. So I think that is the cultural transmission that I'm hearing in this song.
Nice.
Well done.
Wow. That was one of the best table topics that I've heard since I've been a member here.
You can be in our contest next week.
Yes, that was great. Thank you. Okay, I have 3 more
Yeah, really.
that we can use. Martha,
Right
please. I still have 1, 4, 5, and 6.
Try one.
1. It's a quote from William Shakespeare.
Okay, good.
And he said, "If music be the food of love, play on. If music be the food of love, play on."
If music be the food of love, play on. Music is or can be the food of love. I know that personally, many of the loves in my life have a soundtrack, have a theme, have a music attached to it. And it can be silly little ditties as well as the Ninth Symphony or some Mahler thing or other. It is a wonderful way of thinking about people, thinking about life. Think how much life is enjoyed and how you feel that music is kind of a soundtrack for it. Think about going to church, for example. I always found a church without music is half the inspiration or a tenth of the inspiration as that with human voice or maybe one of those grand E-Power Bigs type organs. There is something about music that is the salt is the seasoning for it all. Is the food of love. It is, but it gives a spark and a bit of taste to everything about it. It makes things not flat. It gives dimension to everything around us. And as Jennifer pointed out, it can make us happy or sad or any of those things. In exercise, it can get us moving with alacrity, for example.
Nice.
So yes, feed on. I will enjoy every moment of music. Thank you.
Very inspiring. I'm going to put some more salt on my food today. I have two more, and for the guests who might be a little bit apprehensive about coming up here, please don't be afraid. If you're a guest, you have much less to lose than we do as members. You probably will never come back again if you do bad, so don't worry about it. Would you like to come up, Jeff?
I think I'm going to... Okay.
Yes? All right. Which would you like out for?
Now, Jeff, you have the option to take a number, or you can just speak. If you have something you just want to talk about, could be with music related or not, if you just recall bridging. So you don't have to answer a question, or you can answer a previous question if you so choose.
Okay. I think I'll talk openly. So, first of all, I'm really glad to be here. As I mentioned before, it's been 2 years that this meeting has been on my calendar, and the reason I haven't come here, while I might say it was because I had conflicts, I was out of town, I do travel a lot, it was because I didn't want to face the fear of public speaking, right? So I've been very inspired today by what I've seen. I'll go back and tell you that several years ago, having the same fear that really hasn't gone away. It doesn't really do so unless you address it, right? I went to a Toastmasters meeting, and there was probably 15 people in there. It was my first experience with Toastmasters. And everyone that came up and spoke was very eloquent, very enthusiastic. And what I got from the meeting was these are professional speakers. These are folks who are already refined in giving speeches, who are already comfortable in doing it, and I felt very out of place. I'm just learning, I'm uncomfortable, and you all seem to be having a great time, and you're very comfortable at this whole process. So it was just another one of the many excuses for me to sort of go away for a while, and now I've finally come back. So I'm glad to be a part of this group. I will be back, and appreciate the opportunity to speak in front of you today.
Jeff is what we call a sandbagger. That was great. That was great. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. And one of the things that we do, and which we'll talk about later, is the ums and ahs. And I didn't count one.
Okay.
You're fine. Anyone else who would like to address the subject of music? Music. I see us making eye contact. Thank you. Would you like a prompt, or would you like to speak on something?
What was question number 3, the first one?
3 was, without music, life would be a mistake, and that's by Friedrich Nietzsche. Would you like to talk about that?
I'll do that. First thought that came up when I heard that was, I heard people actually, when they raise cows in some places, they actually play music because they expect the cows to give more milk. And I've heard that Kobe beef, I believe, they massage those cows, they also play music. So music is not just for humans, it's also for animals or any other living beings. When I think about the music I grew up with, I grew up listening to two kinds of music. Unlike country, rock, and heavy metal, we have what are called filmy music, music that comes in films and movies, and then the classical music. So that kind of music was very different. And the first music that I heard outside of India was music that was from Boyzone and Backstreet Boys and that kind of stuff. And I also listened to James Taylor, the country music. And when I talked to some of my American friends, they were like, man, country music is not something that's popular. You got to listen to heavy metal and hard rock and whatnot. So I listened to, I forget some of the bands that I listened to. And I also loved the Super Bowl halftime show. The guy Bruno, it was pretty good, a special show. So music has been with me for a long time. I'm still trying to learn new kinds of music. I loaded some more music just the other day from Amazon. So I believe music is important. It's important for us to change our moods, like somebody was saying. It's important for us to discover different kinds of music and learn the culture through music.
Your talk reminded me of I don't know whether it was from Mastery by Robert Greene or Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, that he told of a story about an autistic girl, and by all measures she shouldn't be a success, but she's autistic and she grew up loving animals, and she came up with several inventions. One of them is this. When they give baths to cows, they would herd them up these ramps, and the cows would be forced to drop down maybe 10, 20 feet into the tub, in which the cows, they have this intuitive sense that they wouldn't want to do something like that. And she managed to invent some kind of curved ramp where it would be very smooth for the cows to be bathed without fear. Thanks for everyone's participation. I would like to turn it over to our Toastmaster, Tracy.